Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium and the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Rambling Wreck is here, and these fans have been waiting since early in the day to get this one cranked up. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Noles will kick it away first.
All right, we got rock first. Let's get it. Good Lord. Kicker got a leg on him.
Risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Gets set, first down.
Little blitz action. Is that what I'm seeing?
They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Pick.
Fires to the wide out.
Holy shit.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The give from the gun.
Yeah, drop that shoulder, Jermaine. You should not get tackled by that first tackle ever.
Types of games, top 25 matchups really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this.
Oh, some risky-ass passes, I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Good pick up.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game.
Damn, that's not what I wanted to call. I wanted that option play. See if it's in the audibles.
The Yellow Jackets are on the move.
Yup.
Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Fights off a defender.
Oh, yeah.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
To the ground with the back. That's what you expect from
I completely went away from the hole.
Any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And those physical
what on earth am I
runs take
doing?
a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see.
Let's get in that zone. Let's get in the end zone.
On the fake. It's not easy to do.
Get in there.
You've got to be aware of the tight end and
goodness.
his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry
Where
about
Jermaine at when I need
Get
him?
your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Now on 2nd and goal. Powers forward. And he takes it to
Jermaine trucked his own teammate. Good Lord.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And the extra point was good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be brought down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He's looking to throw it. Moves away as he feels pressure.
Let's get it, Mingo. That's how you close on the ball, son.
Not only a great
Ryan Mingo. Or Rico, excuse me, my fault. You know, I got that boy from Texas, though, a little 5-star. He not even supposed to be playing safety. He a real deal corner. Got him playing safety for the speed factor so he can see the field earlier. Way to make a play, son.
Wide receiver shows motion. He'll start this drive 5.
Got him. Good dot, Dre.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. And defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
That ball scoots through the back of the end
Expecting a
zone.
run right here. Expecting a run right here.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for him.
All right, man. My run defense has been porous all year, dog.
3rd down has been a bit of a problem.
It's not good, man. Not good, not good at all.
Executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
On the run, still looking.
Pop him.
Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
That's where we get in the backfield, man. Create havoc.
A defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Close on that. Ah!
Grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield.
Fuck.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a
Had the users in the wrong place, man. I couldn't get there in
They
time.
were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis.
There you go, Mechie.
Willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown Seminoles. Hold it in and just
Nobody guarding over the slot.
to the hallelujah land.
That's a hell of a drive, though.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline.
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
There we go. There we
Defense,
go.
what are we doing? You can't miss that guy. How are you going to leave the big fella wide open? You can't act like you didn't see him line up. You know where he is. You knew coming into the game, he's a weapon. That had to be a coverage play.
This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. A 1st down for the offense.
Go right back to that formation, man. See if they let me pick that same play. What was that other play in there? We got plunge, we got trap, so we got a pull and guard. You know, fuck it. Let's go with the trap.
Movement here from the tight end. Right back to the well. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's
I lowered the shoulder too early. It's on me. It's
The
on me.
running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused.
Is that answer slipping? All right, I like answer slipping. It's my freshman right there.
Limiting his carries.
Get out of there.
Looking to the outside. It falls in.
Was there. I'm not mad at the throwaway though.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open.
I like this matchup out here. We gotta throw the ball here.
I don't know if it was miscommunication,
Gotcha.
but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Ball into the end zone.
That had to be a perfect ball, and I knew Andre not ready to throw a perfect ball right there. Should have just went to the tight end underneath or to the slant. That's on me trying to get greedy.
Get everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man,
Dre is not ready to make perfect passes like that.
Force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown.
Oh, this is my shit.
On that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Working
Good tackle, Jabari.
And it's complete. Tackled immediately after the catch.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did
I'll
after
take
he made
this.
his break, he
Little
didn't
cover four
trail
action.
and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Yeah, CJ.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect that quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
The Knowles line up to punt it away.
Damn.
Out, they got
Sky punt. We taking those.
Bail them out. He's going to get moved. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
Good shit, good shit.
That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The running back has it. Works ahead.
That boy Rambo is a nice back. I tell you what.
A lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end.
Sat on that the whole way.
Traffic, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 20.
Yes, sir.
And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so...
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think no more
damn.
No more
That's on me. Cut to the ball, not away from it, son. That's on me. Fuck, I should have had that pick. I saw that shit the whole way.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Darasaw. The throw to the outside is complete.
Break on the ball, Jabari. Go get that shit. You lobbed that pass, man. Go get that shit. Don't break on the ball. Go be a playmaker.
If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Damn, 5 wide outside.
There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield, going for it the wise move.
Oh, Rod, go break on it. Oh, he dropped it anyways.
And now they give up really good field position.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Yeah, cut that out, Reggie.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freeze the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal
Get in there.
line.
Yes, sir, BJ.
Step into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. The AT unit on the field. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down.
Hell of a snag.
But your defense sometimes has to
Don't
bail
know
out
what the
your
fuck the
decision.
safety's doing, though.
We go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Checking in, drunk from Columbus. I see you, Twan. I see you, Twan.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Darasol. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And a big gain there. He's
Wide receiver on the linebacker. You don't stand a chance. That linebacker don't stand a chance. I saw me.
Between the QB and receiver, they look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that.
I'm just sending 4. This time I'm sending 5, but my damn line been playing like some junkyard dogs today.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly.
Break on that.
Fires into traffic, intercepted.
2 pick sixes for Trayvon. 2 pick sixes for Trayvon. Slow ass nigga. Hell no. Nigga can't. He's gonna get caught. He's slow as shit.
Sets up the offense for this possession.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to get to him.
I don't know why I thought that was going to be a wide receiver screen. I don't know. I thought that was a wide receiver screen. I jumped my linebacker over there. I'm thinking it's a wide receiver screen. That's on me.
Coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offenses.
Wide receiver screen for what reason? I don't know.
Explosive plays, another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
I'm gonna take this out. I want to see what Jacques Mallard got. He playing against he from Tally playing against FSU.
Barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Boy got blown the fuck up. To a hospital ball to that end.
Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. At the 45 on its way. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he gets up the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. 29 Philly. Looking to go up top on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side. That pass is incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to...
Just throw that shit, man.
It's just a tough thing for a
what the fuck am I
quarterback to be able
doing?
to do, but over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback now breaking the field. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. These guys wanted to make a statement. The statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Georgia is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been sicking them since the opening kickoff. They're up by 25 over Ole Miss. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll pull it down and run. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks. And they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Oh, my God, Mingo, catch the fucking ball, son.
It would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average.
You got one hand on the floor, bro. Go catch that shit. Fuck is he doing?
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the air. It's their assault. Quickly complete. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
No way they're calling pass interference on me because I bumped a tight end that was just sagging in his route. Oh my God, that's bad. That's bad right there. Niggas can't just sit there. That's bad. That's bad.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
No timeout. He just trying to get to half. No timeout.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it off to start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Scrambling away. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Crosses to 40.
Make that tackle, Mingo. Oh, that's Amari. Good tackle, Amari.
Almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Darisaw. Pocket starts to collapse.
Good pass. Oh, I thought he made that pass.
Caused a missed timing.
Priority number one, protecting your quarterback. You're down in the ball game.
I was about to say, that's a hell of a throw.
Protect him a little bit more. We can get some big plays down the field.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes his connection.
That's a linebacker. I was about to say, if that's a corner getting beat on that route on the tight end, that's we're in trouble. But that was a linebacker. That was a linebacker. It's okay.
Massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Give to the back.
Holding?
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust.
I was trying to get through there. I couldn't. Damn.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got his man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a 1st and goal.
And the Seminoles line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Good tackle, Trayvon.
Down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
Everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
Looks as if he's going to run it. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Makes the grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State. Lining up to add another. Right down the middle. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
49, Florida State, 21.
Fair catch, called for and made. Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has
blitz.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly.
Looking deep.
Oh, Lord.
And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Hey, man, they've got a big lead on offense, and they are still taking shots. They are challenging this secondary deep down the field. They barely missed that one.
At the 35, he's open. And
Fuck off me.
through the defense.
Talk to that nigga, Zoe. Tell him get off you.
The big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
They'll ride the hot hand. At the 35, he's got room. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
What's nice is in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football. You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one today.
They're going to give him another chance on 2nd and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Georgia Tech, 49, Florida State, 21.
So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. They'll try to pound their way in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
This is so...
Got too cute with the play calling.
Exactly what he would
Just get under center.
Continue to put the foot
Be a
on the
man.
accelerator,
Run it
try
down
to
their
rub
throat.
it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the polls.
And then we go for a 99-yard run.
Himself down the middle.
All right, man.
Inside the 40. Past the 30.
These boys thought it was over. They stopped trying. I don't like that. Got to fight to the clock here, zeros.
That's the kind of play that might happen only one time in your life if you're lucky. It's like a hole-in-one in golf. Pollock, a 99-yard touchdown run.
When you get almost 100 yards on the day, you're happy. But when you get it on one carry, it's even better. They give it to him. Once he gets past that second level, no one catches him all the way to the house. 99 yards.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Running back searching for a hole. Oh, the quick spin move. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. To the ground. He's got it again.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. The give and tick, 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 tick. And they're able
4th and
to
1.
3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
4th down.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. They'll try it on the ground. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
Slow-ass counter play.
They're thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory. Now 1st and 10 from their own 45. Looking downfield, it's their assault. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big leads, and you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going for it all.
Go get that, Trey. Oh, shit.
And the incomplete pass.
Trey slow ass.
Shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. He's not afraid to go deep. And he's got it. Touchdown, no.
Really nice timing on that throw by the quarterback. He pitched, he got rid of it quickly on the line, put it on his guy running straight down the field, and he's able to catch it in the end zone.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
49. Florida State, 35.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Throws to the wideout.
He got pushed out, ref. I just watched him get pushed out, ref.
A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is,
I just watched him get pushed out, ref.
Penalty marker on the field. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Holds it in. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
He'll take a deep shot here. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
These boys are fucking dead.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Back to throw. It's Darrisaw. He's going up top here late in the game. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge game. Touchdown, Florida State. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Knocked down for the tackle.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Oh, take this out, Jacquees.
He's going
like
to
that.
his luck from the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Ball still on the 34 after the incompletion. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd and 10. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Now, a 4th down.
The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Fair catch is made, but there is laundry on the deck, so we might be having a do-over. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers.
I fucked up the
That would
linebacker.
have been a huge
Just
gain
switch
if he
right
could
there.
have squeezed it. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Looking for a man. It's Darisaw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He caught it. And he steps in just in the nick of time to get the touchdown they need. And now they need to cap it with a 2.
Man, great job by this offense, but the work is not done. You knew what you needed when you started this drive. Late in this ball game, time's running out. It's not on your side. I got to find my play, my best 2-point conversion to go tie this puppy up.
Oh, shit. That's a hell of a play.
And he ties the game here in the 4th. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here's this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start.
Off one audible.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. Snap in the shotgun. He fires one deep down the right side. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And a great effort on the final play of regulation, but we've got more football ahead. So here comes our first play of overtime. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, just a great job on the defense being safe, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuffing the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They got nothing on the play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Dynasty. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quick completion on the out.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver and tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
He breaks a tackle. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it.
Legal man downfield.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's
she wanted to accept that. I don't know why I did that. Or decline that.
And the coach accepts
I wanted the 36. Just tuning fresh off suspension. Oh, I know what you mean. I get what you mean.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Yep.
And it'll be incomplete.
I like my guys in cover.
Physical pass defense.
5 out set.
This crowd knows when to bring it.
I like my guys in cover. Especially on Mingo.
On 3rd and long,
Ah, shit, I messed that up. That's on me. I don't use it the wrong guy.
They jump on top here in OT. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. This is his personal resume reel, trying to win the Bolitnikoff Award or something.
Highlight after highlight after highlight. He's going to go to social media. He's going to post these. Hey, a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of shares with those plays.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score.
Probably, Kyle.
He'll do it himself. Puts him in the spin cycle. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass?
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive.
You got to beat fucking 91, Dre.
Behind the line of scrimmage, that'll be a loss of
You got to turn on the Jets right there,
trying to set
man.
up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
Fast motion from the offense. He'll pull it on the read. Several defenders
Third
get
and
an
1.
assist on that tackle.
That's the second time in this game where it's marked me short of a first down.
Plays like that a little bit more often. I love the QB design, Brian, especially with this guy, because
let's
he's
go
special
power.
in the open field. He can make people miss. He can show you speed, and he showed you on that big gain right there.
Yeah, man.
And they need a touchdown to stay in the game. Quarterback changing the plays at the line.
Actually, I don't let that out.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, it is.
Well, on 3rd and short,
I don't even know why I ran it, to be honest with you.
Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too.
When I first picked that formation, that's what I was going to do. And then I talked myself out of it.
1st and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Tyrone, my best receiver. Right, Tyrone is my best receiver. Right, yeah.
They don't want to play another overtime. They'll try to win it or lose it.
Is Drew dead ass? Did he not see this?
He's looking to throw.
He did see it.
He got it. The aggressive call pays off and wins the game in overtime. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game.
Tech hates you too, Luch.
It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great way.
Let me go get some damn brisket, a little brisket sandwich.
Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Dog, I didn't score at all in the second half. That's kind of crazy. Fairson, me in Michigan. I don't think I saw that, Luch. Scrolling through the chat right now. I see where he said Force W. Hey, Luch, I just checked the chat. It say Force W, dog. All these cats good down here. Hey, Luch, I just checked the chat, dog. Snoop get the Force win here, right? Yep. I just checked the chat, doggy dog. LSU ain't played. Fuck it. I get a Force dub there. I'm about to check it one more time, bro. You actually didn't recruit. I mean, Alright, bro. I'm about to go smoke Luch. And then we'll advance after, bro. You 4-on-1, Luch. You'll be alright, bro. But yeah, you can recruit, bro. I'm about to go smoke and get some ribs. And I'll come back to the crib. No, get some ribs, nigga, from the barbecue spot.